All right. Are we working? Hello. Hello everybody. My name is Barbecue and welcome to the matchup today in Roulette Rivals 8 between Papierfresse and Blithe. Papierfresse being a returning rival, Blithe the champion of Roulette Rivals 7, which was our last Roulette Rivals event. And we are traveling first to Chongqing. This is Papierfresse's map pick and lifetime performance stats here. 2 wins, 1 loss, no draws, and Blithe has played on this map 3 times. 0 wins, 3 losses, no draws. Blithe is not yet online. Let's do a quick refresh, see if we can't get him up. Where are you at, Blithe? Quick refresh. There we go. He's live. Okay, just had to do the refresh business. All right, we are good. We are going to have our spin here in just 10 seconds.
Agent, get ready.
And then we are going to be off.
Duel starts in 10 seconds.
4, 3,
9,
2,
8, 1,
6.
6.
Let's see what we've
Five,
got. Our first
4,
spin is
3,
here. We have
2,
Hush
1.
eliminated with
Eliminate the
Silenced
target.
Pistol disguised as the facility analyst, and Imogen eliminated with Injected Poison disguised as the researcher. Okay, very interesting. A live kill on Imogen. Imogen that. And Hush. Now, I can't hear the audio here. Let me see here. Okay, there we go. Now we've got some game audio going. All right, so Blithe starting as the facility analyst, Papierfresse starting as the street guard up on the roof there. He just shot a drone. So that's going to get Imogen moving for Papierfresse. Blithe running up to the rooftops as well. Wow, Papier just running straight into that sensory deprivation room and taking everybody down. He's got Hush down. Blithe is now going to be grabbing Hush in the same room here as his sensory deprivation room. The only difference is that Blithe is set to get the kill. Papier grabbed himself the researcher disguise and is heading back down. Oh no! Blithe just got seen from the... Oh god, is he going to be able to save this? Oh my god. I don't know if that's going to work. I think he just saved it. Wow, Blithe just saved that. Now he's got to get Mogwai. Oh my god. Those were 2 really clutch Calmer darts that Blithe was able to save that and get that kill on Hush. And now he's in the researcher disguise and is set to grab Imogen. Papierfresse, Imogen for Papier is on her way up to the top of the stairs. Now she's the injected poison kill, so you really don't want to have an NPC, you don't want to have your target be panicked when you have to try and inject a poison into them, because you don't always get your injection prompts, and that can be a little bit dicey. So let's see, he's opting not to go around. He's just gonna... Oh, Papier, be careful. Don't get spotted aiming that weapon. Okay, nice. Beautiful. Wow. What? Okay, she's taking a second to react to the poison, and she falls. That's the poison kill as the researcher on Imogen. Now Papier just needs to grab the facility analyst disguise and get back up to Hush to shoot him. Meanwhile, Blithe just needs to get the injected poison kill on Imogen. Now Blithe has already shot the drone, so Imogen's on her cell phone and walking on her way up to the little foyer where, you know, she is ripe for the poison poke.
That's Imogen Royce. Quite the bitch, apparently.
Papier's got himself the facility analyst disguise, but he's got a lot of legwork to do to get back up to where Hush is. Blithe is looking much stronger here. Definitely want to be careful about getting that thrown KO on him. Gets a silent injection, and he is done.
That's both targets down. I just need to override this, and
Blithe is heading for that scooter and will be out before, what, 3 minutes, 38 seconds? Beautiful, look at that. Nice. Well played, really well played by both players. Not a single rip, not a single restart. Blithe had a really clutch play with those Calmer darts. You know, Hush spotted him run into that room. Oh, and Papier gets a rip there at the very end. But, you know, Blithe had already won at that point, so it's all over. It's all out. GG's.
4-0-2.
Well played by both players, and congratulations to
Victory. Score 2-0.
Blithe. Now Papier can force a decider map if Papier is victorious on our next matchup here, which is Mendoza. Oh dear, was that me making noise? Streamer mode. Pro streamer mode, activate. Oh, it is on. Okay, it wasn't me. So we will be going to Mendoza in just 4 minutes and 20 seconds from now. Let's turn on some of our waiting music and let the anticipation build. Oh, and you know what? Chat probably wants to do their predictions too, don't they? Yep, there's Arnov right on cue asking about predictions. All right, let's do it. Yeah, I've got Blithe's audio coming through, but I don't think Papier has any audio. I've got it turned on. Let's start a prediction. So we didn't have one for the first map, but we will have one for the second. Who wins Mendoza? And we'll give everybody 2 minutes. Two minutes to make a prediction on whoever you think. But welcome in, everybody. Thanks for showing up, for turning up and tuning in for these Roulette Rivals shoutcasts. These matches are always so much fun. They're fun to watch. They're fun to play. They're fun to shoutcast. You know, it's always a good time. So it's so good to see all these familiar faces and familiar names in the chat. Hopefully you're all enjoying yourself. I know I am. Just under 2.5 minutes away from seeing how Tamara Vidal and Don Archibald Yates will be leaving this mortal coil. What are we thinking? What do we want to see? Falling object Tamara. That's always interesting. Fall kill for Tamara. That'd be, I'd like to see that. That could be a bit tricky. What about Don? What's an interesting Don kill? Who knows? Whatever hit map sees fit to generate for us, I'm sure we'll enjoy it no matter what. loud explosive for both. Well, I think the roulette rules would deem such a spin illegal, but it would be interesting to see. I'll give you that, Scooter. Chief Winemaker injected poison on Don Yates. That's a good suggestion, Pajero. I would like to see that. Less than a minute to go, folks. By now, our predictions are locked in. Let's see, what's the favor? 72% favor Blithe, 28% favor Papierfresse. So the people who voted for Papier stand to gain a lot more if he is successful. We will see. Ten seconds to go.
Agent, get ready. Duel
Prepare
starts
yourself.
In 10 seconds. Duel starts in 10
Oh,
seconds.
now there's
7,
audio coming through for
9,
both players.
5,
Okay, goodness gracious.
7, 6, 5, 4.
We have
3,
Don Archibald Yates
1.
eliminated with
Eliminate
a hobby
the
knife
target.
disguised as the lawyer Aaron Ford Jr. and Tamara Vidal eliminated with an explosive accident while disguised as the Asado chef. All right, so the Asado chef. This is whenever you see the Asado chef in a spin, I feel like that makes it more interesting because you always feel pressure to start Asado chef, but when you do that, the timing for Tamara is a little bit trickier to try and get. But Papier is going straight in as the Asado chef. I wonder what we're going to see as far as maybe a quick isolation on Don Yates and then just come back for him later. Let's see. Blithe is still doing some planning there in the loadout screen. Not sure where he's going. Blithe definitely hesitating a bit there, as Gordy would say, just having a good think. So Blithe is also starting as the Asado chef, which, you know, to my understanding, it's the right thing to do whenever you see Asado chef in the spin. Otherwise, it's just a real pain to get that disguise. So Blithe calmers that waiter. Papierfresse has grabbed the propane flask by the shrine. Blithe grabs the waiter disguise and leaves the Asado chef disguise there in the hallway. And I think is going to be running for the lawyer disguise now. Papier's just going to leave that propane flask there, and I think we're going to see an isolation on Don Yates up here. And just a nice firm punch to the face. Now, unfortunately, Papier does have some attention. One of those guards somewhere heard that and had a question mark above his head. So someone's coming to investigate all that hooting and hollering that Don Yates was doing as he saw his lovely wife get clobbered on the back of the head. Blithe, meanwhile, has the lawyer disguise and is heading back into the estate. Now Papier makes, you know, he gets that guard down, so that's not going to be a problem anymore. He's got Don Yates isolated. No one's completing any sort of investigation now, so now Papier just needs to get this explosive kill on Tamara today with the explosive, you know, with that propane flask. Blithe is running back through the fields, the indigo fields here into the back of the villa. Oh, we still have music going too. You know what? What am I? I'm so sorry for that. Just had music playing the entire time, keeping the tension high. Oh. Oh, both players getting some whoosh. Oh boy, Blithe. Oh, Blithe is replanning? He just committed to a replan. I don't think he was ripped though. He accidentally, you know, got some attention there, but he didn't lose anything, I don't think. Did he make a loadout error? Okay, so Papier is setting up the Tamara explosive kill. He's just going to blow her up there with the taser and the leaking propane flask there while he's in his Asado chef disguise. Blithe going straight back to replanning. Now, Papier does get the kill on Tamara. He still has red guns, but that's only because Don Yates saw a bit too much before he was pacified, so that won't be a problem. He'll get his green guns back when he kills Don Yates. Blithe starting from square one as the Asado chef. So Blithe doing the same things as before, calmering that waiter, leaving that Asado chef disguise, switching into the waiter disguise. Papier grabbing the lawyer disguise, just needs to return to Don Yates and get that hobby knife kill on him. Should be a pretty straightforward, last leg of the race here for Papier, but Roulette Brain is a thing, Caster's Curse is a thing. We'll see what happens.
It's Aaron, sir, from the firm.
Yeah, you don't want to run through that frisk zone again. That only works when the waiter's being patted down. If you try and run through there, it will not work. Oh, Blithe with a bit too out in the open of a calmer shot there on Aaron Ford Jr. That is not going to work. Okay, Papier. Oh, okay, look out. Papier's trying to climb this pipe to get back up onto the roof.
Awful shame what happened. It was the most charming little village.
Okay, he gets the thrown kill. He gets the thrown hobby knife on Don Yates there. Now, hopefully that did not make any sort of noise that someone's going to come investigate. Papier gets the kill, switches into the mercenary disguise, I believe that is, and is heading for the Don Yates car exit. And there he goes. He is out. 5 stars, green guns, silent assassin, 5 minutes and 47 seconds in game time. Nicely done, Papier. So now we are all tied up, which means a third map is forced.
to 2.
I'd feel so lucky. I love seeing 3 matches. This could have been over had Blithe taken Mendoza. We would have seen 2 matches and then we'd all be off, doing whatever, not watching roulette. But because Blithe won the first map and then Papier won the second map, we now have the third decider map to make it best of 3. So this is the one. This is the one for all the marbles. Now we can turn our music back on and just not forget to turn it off when the spin arrives. So let's play out the prediction. Pay out the prediction, rather. Papier won. So everybody who voted on Papier, enjoy your weighted payouts there. Bask in the meat. And we'll start a new prediction. Who wins the decider? Sapienza. Option 1, Papierfresse. Option 2, Blithe. Alright, and we will start the prediction here as we enjoy the sounds of Hitman Chaos in the background. Explosions and screams and such. And yes, players are on the official servers following Hitmap's tournament rules. So it's all legit, it's all very official. Same as all of the previous Roulette Rivals tournaments. Oh, we do have sound for Papier now. Awesome. And in just under 3 minutes, we will have our spin. I'm going to take this opportunity to top up my water bottle. I will be back in just a second. Don't go anywhere, folks. We're just about to heat up. All right, just over a minute to go, and then we'll be finding out what sort of spicy Sapienza spin is in store for us. All right, let's see. What are the predictions? Blithe is favored at 93%. Papier is favored with 7%. Let's see how things shake out here. All right, and our spin is in. We have Silvio Caruso eliminated with silenced SMG disguised as a gardener, and Francesca DeSantis eliminated with a loud explosive weapon disguised as a lab technician. Okay, that's interesting. So a couple ways to think about approaching this. You know, do you start as lab tech, take care of the virus, go get Franny outright? Let's see what they do. Let's see what they do. If I'm brainstorming it, you know it's not optimal, so... Blithe starting in the ICA safe house, Papier starting... in the as a kitchen assistant there, grabbing some molto bene expired spaghetti sauce, and Blithe with the sniper rifle. Is this Blithe or Frody playing right now? Okay, so Blithe running through the tunnels behind the fountain there, and Papier... What's Papier thinking here? Oh, that's trespassing there, Pappy. Huh. Blithe in his gardener outfit already. Grab that underneath the fountain, of course. Taking care of those cameras, taking care of those locked doors. You know, the sniper rifle really does make sense on this map because it's just so useful. So multifunctional. Heading up onto the roof there. Papier, I think, is going to separate these guys to make use of their gardener disguises. All right, Blithe is here for Francesca, but this is like really early timing for Francesca.
Is Francesca Descent.
Unless there's some way to do this faster than I know how, and yep, there probably is, and yep. So just a quick calmer dart there, and you can grab her at her little cork board, it looks like, at 1 minute and 30 seconds roughly. But, oh no! That one of her like roaming bodyguards came back onto her little deck there and saw through the window, his hands around her ankles. 47 with his hands around Franny's ankles, and that would look suspicious to anybody. So back to square one for Blithe. Meanwhile, Papier holding it down, doing similar things here. His timing looks to be a little bit later. So he's doing all right with not getting spotted by that roaming guard. He's got Franny pulled back into the room here. Now here's the problem. You've got to leave Franny somewhere where her guard will not stumble upon her. And she can very much be stumbled upon in that little room there where he's left her. So you're going to have to get to something and blow her up quick. But even then, that's going to let her be found. She won't be found in the side room. Okay. I feel like I've had her discovered there before, but who knows what nuance or different thing may have been in effect that caused that to happen. Papier gets that real quick kill on Silvio as he's standing there under the observatory. The guards were pacified. The silenced SMG was used to lethal effect, so Silvio is down and out of the picture. Papier needs to get the virus, get a lab technician disguise, and pull that trigger on Francesca. Now here goes Blithe again. Trying to get this Franny grabby. Misses a dart. He's got any darts left? Okay, he gets his second dart. Papier has switched into the biolab security disguise. Now what's going to happen? Is this guard going to find her? Okay, wait. He's unfolding his arms. I think he's on the move. He is.
No.
But it won't matter because Blithe has a bust for him. Busted over his face. Papier gets himself recorded. So now Papier needs to deal with the evidence. But he is in his researcher disguise, so he is set. Oh, he's alerted. He's alerted people. They're running around. Oh, because of the virus, of course. So Papier's really got to like fight against all of this panic. Okay, he's got the evidence. He's blown the trigger. Wow, Papier. He gets the explosive kill on Francesca right after destroying the evidence, and he is out. Blithe has stumbled one time too many here, and Papier was able to get out across the finish line before Blithe. GG. Wow. So that's going to keep Papierfresse up in the upper bracket, and Blithe is, as we say, down but not out in the lower bracket, where he will be fighting for his survival. That was really, really nice stuff from Papierfresse there. Beautifully done. Blithe took Chungking really easily, really cleanly, but then Papier with the comeback got some momentum rolling, got that steam going on map 2, and just pushed him straight through map 3. Really well done. Really well done. Incredible work. Well played by both of our players, and congratulations to Papierfresse on getting that win and advancing in the upper bracket. Let's pay out those predictions to those 7% of viewers who saw Papier's victory coming. And yeah, well played. Really, really, really well played. Let's take a look at the brackets, shall we? So, I can never get this picture big enough on my screen to see what's actually happening here. Papierfresse will be advancing to face off against Goulet in round 2. And Blithe is going to be facing the loser of, what does that say, 18? I don't know. Either my eyesight is too bad or my monitor is too small. Alex versus Moo, 16. Okay. So, the loser of Alex versus Moo. I've heard something about this Moo character. That might almost be a sure thing. But is anything a sure thing when it comes to Hitman Roulette? So, let's take a look. At our upcoming matches, there's actually an upcoming match in about 30 minutes from now. If I'm not mistaken, and I might be, but I think in 30 minutes from now, there is a match between Hans McGee and TK47, and that will be over on Frody7's channel, and we all know who that is. And then we've got Joker J versus It's the Alex later today, just an hour and a half from now. That's going to be over on the Observer's channel. We've also got Nezuko Chan versus Chubby, Fanium versus Fopper. That's actually tomorrow. But we got Nezuko Chan versus Chubby. Keep It Cool versus Buff Guy. Yeah, a lot of matches here over the next several hours to even 12 and 24 hours. So everybody needs to keep their eyes peeled. If you want to know when these matches are in your local time zone, please go to hitmaps.com. It's your one-stop shop for all things Hitman, and it also lists all the times in your local time zone for when you can find these upcoming matches. So that's hitmaps.com, Hitmaps. And did we pay out those predictions? Yeah, we did. We paid out the predictions. So that's it. That is it for now, everybody. Let's see. Is there anybody? Oh, by the way, also a shout out and thank you to all of the people who followed during the stream. Thank you so much. And to the resubs, Kind Al and Keldrick, thank you so much, my friends, for the resubscriptions. I really, really appreciate that. We will do, outside of my Hitman shoutcasts, I also do regular Hitman casual streams, and I also stream like variety and other non-Hitman related content as well. I'm recently back to streaming after taking a bit of a short hiatus. I was stepped away from it for like a month and just social media in general, but I'm getting back into it. And we got into it today with a shoutcast, but later on I'll do like a sort of casual recatching up with the community and connecting with the community stream. So if you're interested in that, or if you're like one of the regulars who wants to show up for that, that'll probably be in about 8 hours from now, 7 hours from now. But yeah, look out for that, more informal stream later if you're interested, or don't if you're not. That's fine too. But thanks for watching, everybody. Let's kick it over. Let's find someone who's currently streaming some Hitman now to raid, and we will catch up and have a more, a more fun, kind of relaxed stream later on. Where do we go? Where do we go? Thanks, Pajero. Appreciate it. It is good to be back. And it will be good to have like a non-shoutcast stream just to sort of like have more chatting and stuff and catching up with people, because I feel like that's really what I really want to do. Let's raid. This guy's got viewers control my killing spree. Looks like it might be VR too. Qzek. We'll see what's going on here. Take care, everybody. Thanks for watching. And we'll see you again very soon at the next match for sure.